eyes are doing all the talking, looking at me like you don't know what to say. I know you know that you came to play. It feels like ecstasy, dancing like we don't wanna go home. Fantasy, we will be until the lights turn on. Follow your heart, yeah, until the time we part, yeah. Love me real hard, yeah, oh, oh. Dancing in the moonlight.
Evening, everybody. Can you hear me? Now, I'm only sitting in this spot temporarily. Hola, senor. Awesome. I'm only sitting here temporarily to help get everything set up. And then we Scythe. We have our realistic pieces. You guys are yellow. If you saw, there's a link on our page on our website, the Scythe Helper, that has your character and your character's board and a list of the details of like rules and stuff to help you out as you go through the game, as we go through this tonight. We also got metal money. Have you played this before? Do you guys know how to do this? Here, you stack the money.
Oh, I was gonna be you, and I thought you were gonna be me.
No. I canned that idea.
Hold on, I have to get you a paper towel, because your cup is disgusting me.
I have a paper towel over here.
Oh.
But you might need one to...
Mom, sleeve it. Okay. Stack money.
Good. Ruger's played a few times. All's right with the world. Oh, man. You know what sucks about this setup? Our objective cards are way on the other side of the table.
Oh, I mean, they're by me. Now
I have your guys' board over here. I'm playing as green tonight. I've not played with the green before. Green is part of the Invaders of the Far expansion. So our bonus is for everything built next to a river, or is this lakes that you? Oh yeah, having owning property next to the river, next to a lake. That's what it is.
A lake or river, you know.
No, those are different. Those are drastically different things. Now, I did give Beth what I think is probably the easiest, what do they call this board?
Call me
the action board. No, I'm just pointing out that every time you've played this, you've lost horribly.
He said, bitch, you dumb. You get the easy one.
Horribly lost this game. He's trying to eat a bug, I think.
Oh, no, he's eating his ear hair. Weird. That's dumb.
Factory cards. So what do you do with the cards, the little small deck of cards?
I did not move that. It's right here.
They were on you. They were under your arm. Pull those out, shuffle them, and deal them out. We don't get any.
You don't?
You get 2. You're also our banker for the night, because I have to control 2 players. He's going to tough without being there. Yeah, I mean,
I think
a little.
Only because of what the cards say.
If you need better shot of the view, I can pull up I can switch camera angles for you. So just let me know.
Or perhaps we pick games that are easier play with people that aren't physically.
This is, I would argue, a very easy one because there's no deck of cards.
Okay.
And I posted on our website, I made this Scythe helper that has their character board and their action board. So they can take it. So the easiest, I mean, I guess you could say bolster action, produce action. I don't know what you're talking about. Or you could do 1, 2, 3, 4 from left to right. And then it's got the rules and cheat sheet.
Oh, okay.
So I am your avatar.
Go back to.
I'm gonna start on the factory. Yes. Can you do that? Is that a thing?
No. Can't start on the factory. Don't have cheat.
All right, we got a little bit more set up.
He's so gullible. He's like, oh, you can start there. I'm gonna put you there.
I'm gonna set up your yellow. You can do the go yellow or yellowish orange. Though this is very mustard yellow.
Go mustard.
Your face kind of looks like a turd.
Go orangish yellow. Boom, 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 boom.
So bad. So bad.
But that's what makes it so good. Boom, 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 boom.
I start with 3 of these.
They start on 2 hearts. We were gonna try to add in the Wind Gambit, but we've never played the Wind Gambit before, so I didn't want to have to try to use. I didn't want to try to play something new that we've never played before, even though it doesn't look all that difficult. All right, you guys get to choose where you want to place your 2 guys.
Oh, these don't go there.
They start on 5. Holy smokes.
They get a lot.
They can also spend combat cards as if they were resources. And they need 4 gold,
Do I
please.
have an extra one? Or am I missing it?
Well, first of all, that is the mill.
Oh, that's one. Is it?
Yes.
Just looking at my career.
Now, do you remember what the upgrade action is?
Yes, we're fine.
What does it do?
It gives me stuff.
No, it doesn't. The upgrade action lets you move something off of the green down to the bottoms on the red,
Yes.
giving you more top actions and cheaper bottom actions. E. Go green. Please place me on 3. Ooh, I'm the most popular of us all.
Go green.
You might have. It might just be you.
Did Brody leave? No, he's there. Oh, you went too fast. I think the chatbot needs a minute to like. I didn't set it to have a timer.
That's what she said.
I just think it inherently has some type of timer action. Oh, I need to get my flags. Because I can place flags. Now, my character, being green, never gets the speed ability. Which means my character and my mechs can never move 2 spaces.
That's okay. Thank you.
Wait, do I have an extra one? No. Your 2 guys you get to pick. Now you guys get to pick where you want your 2 starting workers to go. They have to be adjacent to your space. Oh, my guy only has 2 spaces I can go on. Here, just put 1 on each of mine.
I only have 2 spaces I could go to.
Oh, because you can't cross the river.
Right.
And theirs is a lake. They all only have 2 spaces. You're right. Oh, all my green guys only have 1 arm.
Nah. That's funny, because our guys have 2 arms. One's just like on the hip. So the yellow guys only have 1 arm too?
The blue guys have the cool ghost hats.
So you have 2 spaces you can go. You can go here or you can go here. Do you want them 1 on each, or do you want like 2 here? Or
I think he wants 1 on each. He'll just take the 2 spaces. Throw those in the bag.
I'm making sure. What are these?
Oh, we all get 2 objective cards.
Did you shuffle them already?
Yes, but you can give them another quick. All right, and then I'm going.
That was really fun.
We're going to look away.
We all get 2.
Oh man, I am too. We were gonna go and buy a couple of the different scenarios because
No,
it was.
one of those is theirs. The top.
Oh.
This is yours. That one's.
All right, you guys, I'm gonna show you. Which side's up and down? Okay, upside down.
I can't see around my cards, so you're.
All right. I'm going to do this with looking, not reading, but I'll be looking just to make sure you can see. Scenes.
Oh, where's my phone? I'm
What button did I do for this? Gloomhaven, review, pregame.
I have no idea.
Starting soon. Is it gone? Oh, I put it on. I found it. I put it here. Internet. First card. Second card. Oh god, I'm so bad at this. There you go. And the first card again. Do like a. Okay, you got it. I don't think it has to be super secret. It's supposed to be. I'm not supposed to know what your objective is, but here we some paper. All right. Who goes first? I am 3A. Oh, Ruguru, you go first. You are number 1.
Yep. I'm number 2.
I guess it's internet. Yellow team. You guys are first.
Which is Riguru and Brody.
Yeah, I didn't want to leave Brody out. I think Rugu might be on his phone tonight. Mega delay. Oh, yeah.
It's on me! As I'm like sitting here eating whipped cream.
We were trying to get some followers.
Yeah. I was thinking the best way of drinking this without like
Getting a mustache on your mustache.
Yeah.
Oh snap!
I hate you. I'm gonna go back and find the old guy who thought you were so lucky.
Oh, if only he knew.
If only he knew I was a huge bitch, right?
Yep. That's a huge bit.
I laughed about that whole scenario.
Also told him that you don't do BJs.
Maybe run him through the options. You can move.
Well, you don't
have very many options yet.
pull. I'm looking at the card, but it's been a while. Okay, so here's how this works. So on your turn, now I gave you guys the character that no, it's your character.
I'm ready.
You can choose the same section of your player card. Alright, so on your turn, you can choose any of the 4 columns on the board. Let me move the board out here for explanations. So on your turn, you can move any of the four columns. And when you get the column you first take, you can take your top or your bottom or both actions. The bottom actions are usually all things you have to spend resources to do. The top one is doing stuff. So you have bolster or collect a card. Well, you have bolster, which gives you power or combat cards, ammo they call them. You can produce, which produces, you pick however many resources are available, so 2 hexes, and you produce for each worker there. Which is cool because you could put all 8 workers on 1 hex and do a produce action, and it will produce 8 resources on that 1 hex. But it's kind of a waste because you can do 2. But anyways, the next one is move, which is just moving 2 of your pieces. That works. And then you have pay, which is to do a trade. This is the one I forgot about until I was playing the game. You can pay 1 gold and you can trade 2 resources for any 2 other resources. It's basically swapping out crap for stuff that you need. Alright, so you are taking the produce action. And you're going to produce on both locations, I assume. So you'll get 1 worker and a pot of gold.
It's a lot of food.
Food. What do they actually call that resource? These are pretty awesome. They're metal. Now you can take it. You can move, or you can take any of the other 3 actions. You can't take the same action twice. You, however, can because it's your character's ability.
Right, but I'm not going. Who's the new guy?
Okay. I'm going to take the produce action.
Yeah, that's really. There's no river walk.
Well, you could get this little token,
Yeah,
and then you get an objective card.
she had a movie guy. That's why I'm sort of moving my guy.
So I'm gonna take the produce. So I get an oil and a guy.
Yeah, you gotta move your guy to the token.
Ruger, you're up again.
Yeah, he is up.
Beth tried to take your turn.
No, I didn't. I was thinking about what I wanted to do. I'm gonna let it think out loud. Oh, I gotta stop getting so
Produce. Wait. Oh, he did move. Produce again. Pick 2 spaces. Because you have 2 spaces now. 3 spaces now, but you can build on 2. Bum ba bum 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 bum. Gray is the metal.
Or iron.
Iron, yeah, and you use iron to deploy mechs.
Iron or
The oil, iron, yes. The oil does upgrades, which shifts your board down. I will hold that out in front of you so you can pick what upgrades you want to do. Iron deploys mechs. Wood builds one of the mines or the monuments or the mill. And then the honeypots enlist, which is moving these little circle things over to this board and collecting rewards.
honeypot?
So you want the honeypot and the... like that? Alright.
I am to produce. So next turn I pay.
Next turn you pay.
If I do this.
And you get to pick one more.
I'm gonna go. How much is it?
Your guy costs 3 metal.
Mine costs 4.
But you can upgrade twice to get it down to only costing 1 to deploy a mech. Or game dog. Enlist moves these little round cubes off the bottom. There's 1 in each column.
Yes.
And you gain whichever. So you'll either gain 2 power, 2 gold, 2 hearts, or 2 combat cards. Ammo, as the internet calls them. Oh, it's my turn, that's right. And I did produce. I want to do produce again. After moving your character, you may place a flag token on its territory. I need to get my flag token. I'll get that in a second.
I can grab it.
Nope, that's the wrong.
Oh.
Oh no, that is the right box. That's the invader from the far. I think it's underneath everything. Hey, you never gave us our gold that I asked for, and you never got yourself gold.
I'm guessing yours are the green flags.
Yes. And we're playing with they get a different action on their move phase. We don't have to include that rule.
You sure? That's fine.
So, because we're playing with Invaders of the Far, you guys have a different wayfare. So normally your character can move on to enemy bases and move around the board. However, with the Invaders in the Far setup, your character, you can move to any unoccupied farm, which is the honeypot, on the board, when you unlock that action by placing the mech. That's your wayfare action. It's different. We didn't realize it was different.
They only get 4 coins.
I get 5. Oh, like you gave me 5.
I give you a 3 and 2 1, but they only get 4.
Also, you guys currently have 4 money.
My bad.
Brody did leave and then came back. I have to take my turn.
Cheating!
It's not cheating, it's the rules. I mean, I could put it back the other way if you want, but I think being able to move around to all the farms is pretty baller.
It's up to you. You forgot.
Oh, I guess I'll just move. I'm gonna move my guy 1, and I'm gonna move this guy 1. Alright. Yellow.
Hi.
You're up. Oh, Beth not giving you the gold. Yes.
Well, it's because when he told me to give them to you, he was showing you your cards, and I didn't want to read them because I can read them. The camera's on my fucking face.
Cheater.
Hater.
Move action to get the token. And what else do you want to move? Anything? Oh wait, you can't get to the token because your character can only move one space at a time.
Oh,
So you can only move into here. The only way you get to move 2 is to have unlocked the speed, which is to place the mech that unlocks the speed. Dun, 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 dun. But the token is on our space. The token is 2 spaces away. It's only when your main character ends on a space that contains a token do you get it. And your character can only move 1 hex a turn right now. No. For collecting these, it's only your main character, so your mechs don't count either. Bottom worker to iron.
Don't do it, it'll be loud.
And you get 1 more.
Character to his old.
The character is in his old place.
He's in his home.
One place to the right. Your right or our right? Move the other guy. Alright, I'm confused. Let's put this back to how it was. This is how it was originally. Worker to iron, character to worker. Okay, perfect. The movement is the hardest part to explain in this game. It's alright. Alright, baby.
My turn. I'm gonna move. I can have this.
So you get to read a card.
I do.
Does your character get to do the 2? Who does that?
Oh, this one. But it was my last one, I think. I can offer some advice to fix a broken pulley at a defunct mine. Haggle for some cheap ore from the mine's owner. Or cut the pulley loose without hesitation. You know what? I'm gonna cut the pulley loose without hesitation. I pay 2 popularity, but I get to build a structure. Build
the mill. The mill counts as an additional production.
Like little.
These are those things. The mill counts as an additional production on that hex. So if you were to put the mill here, even if you didn't have a character here, you get to produce on 2 tiles plus your mill.
No, I get that, but like you're telling me what the mill does. It doesn't tell me what the armory.
The armory shows underneath. It lets you, when you place the armory, it doesn't do anything. Well, you gain military, but then anytime you take that action, you gain military. Anytime you take this action, you gain a heart.
And this is access to any tunnel.
And then the mine gives you a tunnel as a way to get out of the map.
It would be smarter for me to do this right now so that I can move around.
You think so? Alright, my turn. I'm going to produce again. I'm going to build 2 guys. And I'm going to build an iron. Please place that on iron. You know, it does kind of suck that we're sitting in the wrong spots because I keep looking at yours and strategizing what I'm gonna do on with your character.
You probably shouldn't do that.
All right, Ruguru, you are up. Queen to 7B. I assume. Well, you don't get to.
You are very limited.
Produce ×2 on iron. You also get to produce. You get to produce on 2 hexes. So you'll get 2 on iron, and you can also take a. You can also take the wheat. But you will get 2 iron. So the production isn't the number of pieces; it's the number of hexes. And when you have the mill in place, the mill also counts as an additional production hex, but only on this hex. So if you have the mill here, even though you only have 2 hexes that you can produce on, the mill will also produce, and will always produce. The mill's pretty baller. It's my favorite of the factories. Now you don't have... Oh, now you can take your bottom action because you have 3 metal. You can deploy a mech.
Oh snap! She also has food, but I don't know how much food.
Do you want Riverwalk? Do you want Wayfare, which is moved to any unoccupied farm? Do you want Scout? No, because you took the produce action, which is the top action, you get to take the bottom action.
We need the wood. That's what she said.
And then you can put him on any spot that you currently own.
Oh.
Damn it. And then your Riverwalk only lets you, I'm going to put him over here, because your Riverwalk only allows you to walk from farms to oil. Every character has a different Riverwalk. I mean, unless you want to put them on here and then move all of your stuff. I figured you'd want this so you could walk here. Which, to spend these, your character requires 4. And you have to take the armory action, which will cost you 1 gold. Or the trade action. Trade or gain popularity. You're up.
Okay, I am. I need things, so I'm gonna produce and I'm just gonna pay. We bump me down 1.
What are you paying? Where are you paying?
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Because I'm producing, but if I'm not using this guy, do I still pay?
Yes. No. Yes.
Okay, so then move me down 1 because I was at 3 to 2. I'm gonna produce iron and I'm really close to being able to up.
Alright, I'm gonna take the move action. I'm gonna move one guy here and this guy here, and I need a card. Ah!
I could have got it for you.
Negative, Ghost Rider. Help an inventor install a heavy gear. Hire the inventor and fund his crazy inventions, or steal the inventor's fuel resources. No. I am going to take the... I'm going to help him install his heavy gear. I gain 2 oil.
Oh.
Now, when you do this with this guy, you have to. Sometimes they give you things. You have to build them where your character is.
Oil is upside down.
And I gain 1 popularity.
I have no popularity right now. We were just saving those last time we played, so I just kept.
All right, Ruguru, you're up. I'm remembering things.
Back and worker across the river and character. So he gets to move. Mech and a worker move here.
Yep.
And he wants that guy to move here to grab the token. Then
Read him his card.
you just show it to him. Oh, you have to change the camera.
I'll just read it. So you have, your options are, you look into Beth's window. Take photos for the overly enthusiastic soldiers. Gain 2 metal and 1 popularity. Hire a mercenary to join your group. Pay 3 to enlist a recruit. Place your shooting at the unsuspected target. Pay 2 popularity and gain 4 metal. So you can gain 2 metal and 1 popularity. Pay 3 to recruit, take the recruit action. Or enlist action. Or pay 2 popularity to gain 4 metal. Take photos. Gain 2 metal and 1 popularity.
1 popularity? Dang, I'm sucking.
Oh, I forgot to take his metal away from him last time.
I'm not very popular at this game. Q doesn't understand IKEA.
Why?
Her exact words were, I really don't get what I'm doing here. I'm legit confused. This is literally a show that these people have so much fucking money. But wait, what? I love IKEA. It's an awesome store. You just go around their showroom, write down the items that you want, go to the warehouse, pull those items, and then pay for them.
And everything's cheap.
It's super cheap! I don't understand.
She's super poor.
I don't think she is.
No?
I just think she's super frugal.
It's your turn.
My turn?
It's been your turn since you were blabbering on about nonsense.
I didn't think about what I wanted to do.
Because you're too busy playing with your phone. Give me your phone.
No.
You're grounded from your phone until this is over.
Fuck you.
Just put it further away so you pay attention.
Why I can't reach it now? I'm just gonna produce and make me go down 1 more power. I'm gonna produce some iron and some oil so that way next turn I can fuck some shit up.
Can you build anything with your... You can do an upgrade action now on your turn. You produced, right? It only costs 3 oil to upgrade.
Yeah, I can.
Now you get to move one of your top things down. Like, do you want to move 3 characters?
That would be ideal.
That's produce on 3 hexes.
Right.
And your oil. The thing I like about...
And I get 2 coins.
How much wheat do you have? You have 3 wheat, but you don't have any characters there anymore, so nobody owns it. You have to have a worker or a character there to use your wheat.
You better hurry up and move him over there. Quick, quick.
So when you moved your guy over, you lost your hold on wheat.
God, I'm so far.
And you just used your move action, so you might be shit out of wheat this time. However, you can produce and make another mech.
I don't think so.
No, it only moves if you want it to move with them, because your mechs can carry all workers and supplies, any number of workers and supplies.
You didn't mention moving the wheat, but if you want the wheat moved out,
We can move it with it.
I will consider it done.
Since you're still remembering. You have 3 wheat, but you need 4 wheat to enlist.
Do you want us to put it back?
Where it is. It's actually safer there.
Yeah, no one else has Riverwalk yet. So.
Right, it's actually safer there because we can't get to it. Nor are we even near you on the board.
I don't want to go your direction.
And my character will never get the +2 movement because I don't have the speed action for my mechs. Alright, now it is my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take the produce. I'm going to pay one of these guys. And I'm going to bring all of my guys out.
Oh. So you only have to pay for 1? Take the last 3?
Yeah. That's a terrible idea. Hold on. I'm not going to do that.
Better firework.
This is one of the most well-balanced games ever made. I don't know what I want to do here. My my character can only carry supplies. He can't carry workers. I'm in my turn there. Now I had to pay my 1, so I did. Now I'm down to 2. And I completed my first objective. Put that on the characters, all 8 characters. Ooh, I already got an objective done. 1 star's out. There.
No, I can place 3.
No, you can only place 3 on a hex.
Oh.
Or you can only place, you choose 3 hexes. And then depending on how many workers you have on that hex is how many items you get.
That's right, so I can only do 2.
You can only do 2 because you only have 2, but you could do others.
Produce iron and oil, then deploy mech.
Produce iron and oil. Yeah, I like that turn, Ruguru. Where do you want this guy? Here? Iron. Oh. Wheat it is. Now you can spend your wheat. Europe.
Europe.
Next can't get wheat on production though. Nope. Only the workers can produce. But you own that space now. And so the mech, so you can spend them if you got them. However, you could take the trade action and trade your oil for wheat. But taking your trade action costs 1 gold. Oh, Ruger, you're up. Move 1 worker, so taking the move action.
From iron worker.
Okay. And ...
Mocha, don't do that. Nasty. No, I definitely don't want you to lick me after you threw up a sock. Ew, I'll pet you. I love sweet, even though you smell like a stinky foot. What's Jenny's going to these dogs? Actually, her phone's downstairs. Iron to eat.
Okay, you're up. And then go tell Ginny to feed the dogs, or you feed the dogs.
Don't you tell me what to do. I'm going to... Oh. I only want to do this... Oh no, I need to produce. I'm gonna produce, so...
You cannot do the top action.
No, I need to do the top action, so...
No, on the other one. So now you're producing on all three? Oh,
Yeah.
it costs you...
One.
One?
So I'm gonna produce on all three, because I can do that now.
You get 2 of those guys. Now it's my turn?
Yeah, I'll go tell Ginny to
Alright, now I'm going to produce.
Oh god, they found my underwear.
Produce costs me 1 of everything. Oh, hey Ruger, we're equally as popular now. And I'm going to produce there and 3 wheat. And then I'm going to spend my 3 iron to produce a mech. Hold on, I don't know what these mech actually do. Rally, move to any territory where you have a worker or flag token. Shield, before combat you gain 2 power. Before combat when you're attacking, your opponent loses 2 power. And move across any place adjacent to... Oh, it's burrow. I can always move into a tunnel from any adjacent space adjacent to a tunnel. And I will place him here. Alright, Ruger, you're up. I assume produce wheat and oil. And now on your next turn, you have enough wheat, you could recruit or enlist. There you go.
I'm going to deploy on it.
And you're not going to do the top action?
No, because I don't really have enough trade, and I don't want to trade people for...
You can't trade people.
I know, that's one thing, so I can't do that. I only have one thing, and that'd be a waste of...
Deploy your mech. Are you factory bound now?
No, not yet.
Sophie.
I can move across river.
I'm gonna pay 1 to trade, or 2, and please bump my popularity up 1. Yeah, I'm not yellow. Go green.
Must.
Oh, don't forget, some of your bottom actions give you gold.
Oh yeah, I know.
Your deploy does not.
I gained 2 for this.
But I'm going to now I'm going to upgrade, which costs me 3 oil, and I get to move. You can gain a popularity, but if you want to trade, so you could trade these 2 oil for any 2 other resources.
You smell like a pile of throw up.
So it's technically 2 1-for-1 trades. combat cards. So he needs 2 combat cards. Oh. Do you know what they are? I didn't look. Oh, they're right. I think they're upside down.
Oh, these are metal.
Because there are people out there shooting off fireworks. Your turn.
I am going to move. This guy's gonna take 3 guys with.
You can't move there. Well, first of all, what's your river walk?
Move across
Oh, damn it,
the
you can
rivers
move
to
there.
farms and villages.
You're right, you can move there.
I can move there. So. But actually, I'm gonna move here. Because I wouldn't be able to pick that up anyway. So that was.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, I'm also going to take the move action, and I get to move 3 guys. So I'm going to move all these guys here.
Villages are these ones with the little people on them.
Yeah,
And then they have like the little buildings, and then the farms are the little. That's
Yeah.
cool.
and then I'm going to move 4 guys here. No, 3 guys. So that was... Oh, I can't move him again.
I can't do.
Because I only have... He can only move once a turn.
Oh, sorry, you don't have to.
Because I don't have the speed.
Your green
But now
decks are
I
so
can-
cool looking.
Now I can move 2 more characters. I'm going to move 2 guys here.
Oh, I didn't notice that. So.
Oh, actually, I'm going to move 1 guy there and 1 guy here. But now I'm going to spend...
My mech looks like a tractor that's like standing upright. But look at his is a tractor.
with a wheel. They're all different. And all the character stuff is completely different. You don't know that?
No, I didn't really think. Don't touch me. Jamie Sagamore is not watching us. It's just us and Ruru.
I get to
I
enlist.
feel like we all need beer.
Ooh, I have beer. I'll take 2 power, please. I am not the most powerful Rugru is. Don't shush me, I will slap a bitch.
I will
Ruger,
cut
you're
you
up.
open and slay you for all the world to see.
I'll cut you open and sleep inside you whenever there's a blizzard outside.
I'm not big enough for that.
We'll see. You keep me warm, because you're a don-don. Move mech. Oh, so you're taking move. Move mech and worker. Single worker? Wait, which mech?
From oil to wood.
And resources.
And character to oil. That's not oil. Character to oil.
Is your river walk?
If characters can river walk.
Um,
Characters can. Mine can.
he can, but you can only river walk from farms to oil.
So you'd have to move him to the farm first.
Yes. Oh, but you have +2 speed, so then you can move there. You're good. You're right.
We got you.
I forgot you got speed. That's speed. Fucking dog under my ass.
Yeah.
Leave me, you're warm.
He
oh
left-
no, he's falling. He's falling.
He left me because I told him he smelled like vomit.
You smell like ointment and pee.
You got it! It's like my favorite line from
Your turn.
all of the movie.
All about burgers.
All of Bob's Burgers, just that one line. You smell like ointment and pee! I really want to produce, but I don't have any hearts.
Oh, then you can't. You
I'm
need
gonna
to
go here, I'm gonna pay 1.
gain 1 heart. And can you build anything? Nope.
Mm-mm.
Man, what a shitty turn. Your mom.
Come on.
Alright, my turn. Now I planned ahead on this. I'm going to produce which does cost me one of everything, so bump me down a heart. And please return 2 monies to my hand immediately. Rugru, start typing now.
That was fast. You also produce wood and worker. Oh my god, that's so much.
Produce wood and worker. Yeah, now we're moving. So now every time you take the produce action, it will cost you a power. No, it's alright.
This is what we're doing on our Saturday night.
This is fun. This is our first time playing a live 3-player game. I ain't scared.
This is our first time playing a 3-player game live. We played a few
Now you can spend 3 of these wood to build a thing.
monument. Or
Yeah. Build a building.
yeah, a building.
Am I the only one that's accomplished an objective yet?
Yeah, I think so.
I can only do it. Oh, yeah, you did produce. My bad. I forgot to move your token over.
Oh, womp womp. Okay.
Sorry.
I'm a
Game on.
produce. Now I can put myself down 1 heart. I'm not gonna be very popular, it's okay. So I am going to produce here. And
I love these realistic pieces. You get to produce 3 locations.
2.
Not being popular sucks at the end of the game, because even if you win, you'll end up losing because you're not popular enough. Oh, game on! Yep. Now I get to move again. I'm going to move literally everybody into this location. That was 2 movement. I got 1 more guy. I'm gonna move 1 guy in here. And then on my move, I get to spend 3 food. And I get to enlist again. I'll take the heart for 3, Pat. 2. Move me up 2 hearts. I'm the most popular! All the women love me. Move character to worker to gain token. Move worker from bottom to wheat. Perfect.
Now you get the card.
And now you get to choose. Observe a childhood game of war. Gain 1 combat card and 1 popularity. Toss some coins to the kids on behalf of your faction. Pay $2 to gain 3 popularity. Or cut down the trees to signal the end of the age of innocence. Pay 2 popularity and rape 4 wood. Gain 4 wood.
Reap.
Rape. Because you're signaling the end of the age of innocence. Did Jenny ever come feed them?
No, she was.
Jenny! Feed the dogs.
They're just
No,
being.
stop. I know what you want. Go to your kennel.
She's just being pushy. Gain the popularity.
Which one? 3 popularity or 1 popularity?
3 puts you ahead of Aaron.
But you'd have to pay 2 gold and you only have...
3.
Wait. No, he's only done the enlist. Oh no. He's deployed 2 mechs.
So you
He should have 4 more gold.
Oh, Aaron's cheating.
Pay 1. Pay 1. Oh,
Put that card over there.
give me that 1 back. Give me 1 back. Alright, that was... Give me 2 back. And bump him up 3 popularity. Damn it, now Ruger is the most popular. Then he's going to build. Wait, which action did you take?
Okay.
Move. He took move.
Yeah, he moved, so then he's
3 wood to build, and what are you gonna build? Windmill on wood. Nice. Now the windmill counts. The cool thing about the windmill is the windmill counts as an additional spot that builds, but it only ever builds on that windmill. And your character counts for it too. So it's an additional hex that's excluded from the 2 or 3 that you can produce on. Your turn.
I know. Baloney.
Alright, I'm going to produce. So I'm going to pay 1 of everything. Here's this. Oh, I never read my card. Look. I get to do one this turn. And then I get to produce. How many do I have there? What?
That's what she said.
5, 6.
I'm,
What? You think I'm cheating?
no, I just suck at
Now I can take the mech upgrade, or build a mech, because it only costs me 2 now. And I'm gonna build Rally. Move this guy. It's gotta be somewhere where I have workers. Actually, I'm gonna try to squeeze them all into this little spot. And that costs. Oh, I didn't spend that. I spent those. I get 1 gold back, please. And I'm gonna drop a flag on this location. There's too much stuff in that location. Ruger, you're up. Oh wait, no, you're not. But you can message it. Enjoy an afternoon festival with the commoners. Gain 2 gold and 1 popularity. Ooh, I know which one I'm doing. I'm gonna go ahead and give you this money now. Enter a battle of wits and lose on purpose. Pay 2, baby. Get pay 2. Gain 2 popularity and 2 power. Pay 3 popularity to gain any 5 resources, which would be nice. But produce some wood and a worker. So technically you can produce, your wood is going to produce automatically. It does not count as your 2 production because of your windmill.
Right.
So you can produce both there instead. I'm the most popular again.
He's still pulling himself.
And I'm into the 2nd tier of pointing.
No, I can say this because I was thinking our waiter was.
He was a doofus. Paying the power is a one-time thing, I thought. Nope. It's every time you take that action. We thought that too the first 2 times we played. We thought that whenever you revealed that, you paid it. But it's not. You don't pay it when you reveal it. It becomes something you pay every time you use that action.
Yeah, it kind of sucks because now I have to pay a power and a heart.
Yes, and I can confirm this because that's how it is in the digital version of this game. Yep.
Alright, I'm going to go bump me down in power. Heart.
didn't pay my resources last turn. There was a lot going on. Oh, yeah, I did. I'm just gonna pay them now. So, I need 2 back, please. And I'm going to trade... I'll just take the 1 popularity. And then I get to pay 3. I need 3 more gold. And I get to do an upgrade. And I'm gonna upgrade my production. And I'm gonna make my mine cheaper. Okay, your turn.
No, it's their turn.
Oh, Ruger's turn.
Ruger, when I say they, I mean Ruger. Character to onwood.
Two. Character to wood.
Meeple on wood to work below it.
To worker below it.
And I'm going to build a mine. Mine placement on wheat in my area. I also just completed it. Actually, keep the character there.
Keep the character here. Control at least 3 villages at the end of your turn. That's what it was. He controls 3 villages.
Oh, he does. Okay, well.
That is the one with the bird with the letter.
Okay, we got you.
Did I give myself my 2? Yeah, I did. Right.
So that means I can move him.
No. You can move 3 characters. 3...
Oh, but he can only move.
But they can only move 1 space because you don't have speed unlocked. Clarity.
You guys are fun. Yay!
My turn?
Yes!
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move 1 guy here.
Bolster is, raising your, whatever that track is. Your power track.
Oh my god, this guy isn't, he's not island in, like every other character.
What?
My guy isn't island in, look, there's no river here. He can walk from his base all the way to the center without ever needing river walk.
Oh.
I never noticed that.
Well, that's lucky.
The purple character can do it too. These 2 are connected to the center, they're not on their own adjacent islands.
You didn't need that then. You needed a harder character.
Where was this? Oh, I had everything on there.
Everything was there.
So I'm gonna take and move. I'm gonna move 4 guys here. So I moved 1 guy here, 4 guys here, and I'm gonna move my guy there, and I'm gonna drop another flag. Drop a deuce!
Oh, why would you say
Bloop.
Why are you gonna say
Alright, Ruru. Oh, wait, what did I just do? I moved? Alright, I'm gonna spend 2 of my things. 2 foods to enlist again. I'll take 2 money. You're up.
I need to get this color. Cause I'm not about to go with my roots hanging out.
My roots.
Wheat and worker.
My roots are on fire. Produce.
You automatically get wood, yes. But you get 1 wood there?
Produce costs you 1 power. You automatically get 1 wood. And you're producing on wheat and worker.
Worker being under wood.
And that now, from now on, every time you use the produce, you have to pay 1 worker or 1 power and 1 popularity.
Welcome to my life.
Oh, and wheat. That was the other thing. So. And now you have no metal. It's getting expensive, right? How do you think I feel? I haven't produced in a few turns because it costs me 1 of everything.
Yeah.
Ow, my eye itches.
Ooh, tabletop loot's gonna be itching.
Your turn.
Alright, I am going to bolster. So I'm gonna pay 1 and bolster me up 2. So I'm tied with Guru. That's all I can do right now. Next turn is on.
I'm gonna do trade action. And I'm gonna trade 1 of these and this for 2 metal. And then I'm going to take my upgrade action. Can I have $3, please? I'm gonna pay my 3 oils.
I'm gonna do 3 singles.
3 singles. And then I'm going to move. I'm going to reveal a heart and make.
There's only 1 guy left here.
That's a good point.
I mean, that's up to you, actually.
Oh god!
Move is ready. Move character to wood and worker to wood.
These 2 characters? Character to wood and worker to wood. Wait, character?
To wood.
This is your character. 1, 2.
And then worker to wood.
And the worker down here to wood. Thank you. And now that was the move. You do not have 3 wood yet, so it is your turn.
And then I choke. Oh god, I'm dying. I'm gonna produce, so I'm gonna pay 1 power.
It was a cat or a dog. It was a dog.
Followed by a kid. Did you move me down a power? I'm gonna produce 1 person. No, I only have 1 there. 1 person. I get 2 Wheaties. What? What else would it?
My turn?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move.
Your birthday present will come in the mail.
I'm gonna move 1 guy
What is it?
here.
I can't tell you
And
what
I'm
it
gonna
is.
move the mech here.
Why you say it's
And then I'm gonna place a flag. So the flags are something unique to this
Wednesday.
character. When you place a flag at the end of the game, as long as you control that space, that it means that space is worth 2 X's in end of game scoring. Will you let the dogs outside?
No, she needs to feed them.
Oh, will you feed the dogs? Come on. I can't believe you still haven't done that. They've been starving.
Oh, I can paint.
Never paint. It's fine.
That's fine, but feed the dogs first. Ruger, you're up. Oh wait, I moved. I don't have any honey pots.
He moved too, so you should.
He is on move.
Oh, okay.
I assume bolster, please. For I assume power.
Bolster is power. Oh no.
Or you can get combat
I
cards.
forgot the combat card.
And then no oil. No oil for upgrades.
Womp womp.
Oh, he wants combat cards. Oh.
To make him go.
2 combat cards.
You take my combat cards? I can see it. I see that. Alright,
Oh, I don't have any combat cards. These are definitely his.
My turn. I'm gonna pay 1 to bolster, so bump me up 2.
Bump you up too.
Bump me up 2. And then I'm gonna take the bottom action, which is 3 wood, to build. I have. 9. Oh, okay. You can come in here and paint if you want to. You just paint in this chair.
No, there's a
Yes, I can move that stuff really quick so she can sit in here with us. What's it gonna
Okay.
hurt?
So I'm gonna put it to
Alright, hurry up, because we're in the middle of a game.
this is okay then. I love unicorns. Is that fireworks?
Yeah, go around the other way, please. Yes, it's definitely fireworks. That or somebody's getting murdered.
Your piece of paper too.
Alright, my turn?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm bolstering. I'm taking the power.
Ooh, my chair farted.
And I don't have any wood, so that's the end of my turn.
I'll just keep the cards over here.
Can you still see?
I don't know.
Move character right.
Okay, no.
Wait, which
One
is
over
right
there.
for you? This?
Yep.
Is this right or is this right?
Make sure you don't spill it.
Oil or iron? To the token. God, I should have just kept reading.
Worker from worker space to wood.
And worker from worker space to wood.
You have to be very careful if you're going to paint them. Right?
Copy.
Through the Nordic camp, gain 2 oil and 1 popularity. Sit down and entertain the troop with a greatly established story. Pay 2 to gain 1 upgrade. Or ambush the soldiers at midnight. Pay 2 popularity to gain 4 oil. He took the move action, right? Let's pay to upgrade. Well,
I
alright.
also paint these today.
What? How much was
Daddy,
it?
I
Pay 2 to upgrade 1.
also paint these today. I'll paint these today.
Just do one thing at a time.
Yeah, one
Many
thing.
people.
Just do paint one thing at a time.
Work on this and we'll start
I
this
don't-
another day.
I
Here,
don't need any more
Hey,
white.
if you're gonna distract us, it's already a slow game.
I don't need more
That's
white.
slow.
Alright, so it was pay 2 to gain 1 upgrade. Alright. Here's your options for upgrading. You can move these down to there.
Like, what should I do for the...
Which would you like to upgrade?
I would do green, like white speckles, 3 speckles.
Might I suggest more production spaces?
Let's do move.
Lower the move, yes. And you, what do you want to make cheaper?
With like this
Do you want your upgrade to cost less? Deploy?
Let me finish.
Because all of yours, well, your enlist costs 4, but everything else costs 3. Please refer to Scythe helper page.
Page.
It's alright.
Because I've already I'm doing.
Today is my
Deploy.
From which? Oh, yeah, that's right. Move. Move to deploy.
Very little bit.
Perfect. Betty,
Good job.
you're painting it green and not gold?
She's gonna do a green
no
with like
gold.
white glitter. She
There's
doesn't
no
have a
gold.
gold color.
There's like a yellowish gold up at the top, and they're all sparkly.
That's not yellowish gold. That's like a.
Oh wait! You need
Look at a paper towel. It's like
Yeah.
a baby poop green.
not yet.
Did you focus the camera?
What?
I can't tell.
Maybe it's your turn.
I understand it's my turn. Thank you though.
Hold on a minute.
I'm gonna take 1 gold
Or should I do like purple
for
and
my move action,
Do purple main.
and then
But do
I'm
this
gonna pay 3
Actually, do this
foods
purple as the base, and then we'll use this purple to do
to
highlights.
enlist
I was going
one.
to do the tail rainbow.
Okay.
There's no orange.
Do everything else but orange.
Like this one. I'm trying to cut
He
that.
doesn't have orange. He just has green, pink, blue,
Up
and
2,
purple.
please. And I get 1 gold. Okay.
It needs to be this tiny brush.
So you paint.
All right, my turn. I'm going to move.
Can you fix the thing? Apparently the camera's. I can't tell if the camera's blurry or not. There. Go with me.
Oh. Did you press it to fix it? Oh. Alright, so I'm moving.
It needs to dry first.
So I'm gonna move 1 character into the factory.
Oh snap! He got to the factory.
Oh god, my eyes are so itchy.
There those are the cats and the dogs.
And I can move 1 guy here. And I'll move 1 guy here. Actually, I don't want to move that guy. I want to move these 2 guys.
Hold on, wait. Wipe some off the accent.
Oh, I get
There
to
you
do
go.
my
Now do it. Like.
draw 4. 1.
You may need a thinner brush. Oh snap!
It's like really watery.
Don't.
Look at it, ready? Look at it.
Oops. Look out.
Super
You're
thin,
welcome.
super light coats.
It shouldn't look watery. It should look like you can still see the white through it. And then you just put extra coats on it. Does that make sense?
We got scared.
I don't know what I want to do here.
Basically just cleaning up your...
Daddy had to do my wife.
I'm gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're gonna have to like
Motherfucker.
use what's on the brush to get the rest of his mane and then let it dry.
I
Bolster
still
combat
need to
cards.
But you don't
Then
need any more
complete
paint.
my other objective. You can only complete 1 objective.
No. 1 out of the 2 you get?
You only, yeah. You only have to do one of the 2 objectives. I thought you played this game before. Oh. My bad. It just gives you 2 objectives to choose from. Do you still want to do the bolster action then?
No, you don't need any more paint, babe. No,
Power 1, 2, and then
more.
what was your other objective? Have more than 8 combat cards in your hand at the start of. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that you didn't know that one. Oh, my eyes itchy.
That was 5.
Oh, yeah, it's 8. It's your turn.
Womp womp. I'm gonna produce, so
So you
down
get
1 power, down my heart. I need to place this guy.
Oh shit! Hold on. I completed one of my objectives.
Which one did
I completed control the factory at the end of your turn and have the highest power or tied with any player. We were tied
Which one is that?
for highest. The objective one. The
But-
bird, yeah.
No, I got it, but
It's fine, you can go back over it with white and
It's
touch
fine.
it up. Really fine print.
It's fine. I can help you, just be really careful. I'm gonna place him on
Sophie.
wood, because I can use more wood, and then I have to produce on 2 more spots, plus my
Well-
windmill.
You always get your windmill, and then you can produce on 3 places. You did oil.
Oh wait, this guy doesn't go there.
Oh, I have a good idea.
So I did this one.
You said wood or oil? Oil's probably more beneficial right now because that gives you your upgrade. Yeah.
And then I'm actually gonna spend that. What do I want to look?
So the just so you guys know, the factory I took lets me spend 1 popularity to either gain a mech or a building. Which basically means, and you get to do 1 move 1 character, 2 move actions. Which does give me my double movement. Finally, but only once. Only 1 character. Ah. Alright, my turn. So I'm going to take my factory action, and I'm going to pay 1 popularity, and I'm going to build a monument.
I'm gonna turn.
I'm going to build the monument here. And now I get to move a character. I get to take 2 character movements. So I can move anywhere that I currently have. I'm going to move my guy. I can move anywhere that I currently have a flag. So move to any territory that you have a flag and a worker. So I'm going to move here. And then my river cross lets me cross anywhere that there's a mine. So I'm going to move here and take this. Ugh. I'm going to kill a dog. You're going to get like the shit smashed out of you. Shoot a wild boar for a lunch of bacon.
I'm not coming.
Gain 2 food and 1 popularity. Pay $2 and gain any 3 resources. Ooh. Or pay 2 popularity to gain 1 worker and 3 food. I don't need that one. But I could use some resources. Some resources. A little bit of yellow on the end. Make sure you
That's
dry.
pink.
Make sure you dry your paintbrush off real good. Move 2 workers from the bottom worker to the iron, and the character through the mine straight above. No, there's no token on any of the mines. There's not a token there. That's on the board. Yeah, you already got that one. It was one of these.
It does look like a token. It's like a spot on the board.
It's where the board tells you to place the tokens.
What is Ringo?
The only person watching us?
No.
Hanging out. Unless he's yellow. He's yellow.
Gamefully
So is
unemployed.
that one with the thing? I could
Why do
actually.
the gamefully unemployed people get so popular?
Patty,
I don't even know who they are.
Patty,
They're another board gamer. Ruger says hi.
hi.
What?
You know those gray little pieces I could probably.
You're not painting my pieces.
They're already painted.
I get to paint my board games.
Alright, my turn. I'm gonna move here. And I'm gonna pay 1 to push up my hearts. Oh, they're over here. And then I'm gonna pay 2 metal and deploy on it.
What else do
That's not what I want there.
do I need? Should I?
Riverwalk? You haven't had Riverwalk yet.
No, I do. I want
Oh,
speed.
you wanted speed. Yeah, that's Riverwalk, then speed, then the other 2 is usually the way it goes.
Oh,
My turn? I'm going to...
No. There you go.
what else should I do? I still need to do a frog.
You can paint his hoop. No, that's his like chin fuzz, but like his hoop is down here. It's his little spot that doesn't have any fur on it.
I was probably gonna do.
I'm going to produce, which costs me 1 of everything. Can you move me down to 7?
Sorry,
And here's 1
Oh
gold.
my! What happened?
Where do I want to
There's
produce?
a hole in it.
I know I'm spending the iron. I don't need, so I'm gonna produce an oil.
It's up to you, Jen.
Oh shit.
Oh no, look what you
2
did.
wood and another oil. That's my 3 locations. Now I get to spend 2 iron to deploy a mech. I'm going to deploy the shield mech, which allows for Before combat, I gain two power. Alright.
I got
Come on, dog.
left.
Ow! Fuck! Produce iron,
Why?
wood, and iron.
Daddy can help you fix it. So either you paint it and be
Well,
happy.
you automatically get wood.
Take some of the paint off your brush. You have too much on there. Go in. Follow the.
So you can do the
grains.
iron and the food because you already get wood for free
It'll be a different.
because of your
Windmill.
windmill. So enjoy the free food. So it's automatic for the wood mill every time, and every worker on it. Yes. Nope. Not according to how the video game version worked. You know, let me double check.
It's fine if the rock gets thrown. I think the rock anyway.
Get out!
Why do you step over the dog?
Because she was laying in the middle of the fucking floor.
Don't step over her.
I had no other way I could have gotten around her because she was taking up the whole floor. Will you let them out real quick while I look up this rule?
It's okay if I get it's on black because I'm gonna paint it black. That just not to paint this area because
Whenever you take the yeah, whenever you take the produce action, this territory with the mill counts as an extra bonus territory for production. The mill will produce one resource as if it were a worker. If there are actually workers on the mill territory, they may also produce resources. I went to step over her, she like freaked out and jumped up and bashed her head into my shin and then almost knocked me over. I said shin, not gin. And then you did produce. So you have 2 iron. Would you like to deploy a mech? I know I was playing that wrong until I got the video game version. I thought it only produced if you didn't have anything there. It would only make 1. Otherwise, and you would choose it as a location. You just didn't have to have a guy there. And then you can do Scout, which lets you steal a combat card before combat, or Wayfare, which now is you can move to any unoccupied farm on the board.
Hello.
I had to bring the dogs in.
I'm alone.
Lay down.
I feel like we've all played
No.
this game wrong.
Ow. Ow.
She's just gonna run around.
No, go lay down. Get out from under the table, dogs. Come on. Out.
Hey,
Sophie.
Sophie, go to your kennel. Go on.
Wayfare, when can I do that move? So as a move action, you can move when you take your movement, you can move to any unoccupied farm, even with your workers, I think. Oh, no, it's your mechs. It's not your workers. Your workers' movement stays the same. It's your mechs or your character. So you could literally go from here and take your workers with you, go to this guy, go over here and collect this thing.
But that doesn't.
You could go here.
Only
You
the
go
character.
into people's bases. Oh no, it has to be unoccupied.
Right.
You could collect this.
I thought it had to be characters that collected them.
Well, if you took a character, because the characters can move into any farm as well.
Right, I was
Any
clarifying.
unoccupied farm.
Rock
Is that the mech you want to deploy? And you can deploy anywhere that you have workers. So any of these 3 places.
Wood.
Put them on the wood. Perfect. And he collects 2 gold. That's the one thing I forget constantly, is I forget to take my money for doing my upgrade. Or doing my bottom row action. You have 2 workers on the wood. These 2 guys.
No, you can't put tissue to it and expect the color to come off. Daddy can help you repaint over spots.
Yeah, we'll paint over the stuff.
I can just.
No, that's not how it works.
It's gonna ruin it. Don't do that.
We'll just paint over it. It's not a big deal.
It's super easy.
You should have seen how many times I basically had to redo stuff on Mommy's character for Gloomhaven. Here, the problem is, Jenny. Wait, stop. The problem is you're putting way too much paint on your brush.
Okay, let her paint.
I know. I'm just letting her try. I'm trying to help her.
I've already told her that more than once, though.
You want to put just very tiny amounts on the paintbrush.
Just dip the very tip in,
And-
barely.
Don't tell me what to do. It's your turn.
I asked you if it was my turn. You were ignoring me.
I'm
I'm
covering
gonna
up.
produce. So bump me down 1. I get to automatically produce here.
I'm covering up.
Jenny, then just wait. I don't want to hear you.
Also, you need to let it dry a little while.
Because you're not listening.
It needs to dry, and then you can put more coats on. Otherwise, you're just getting the wet paint on your brush.
There's 1.
And make sure you get the brush really, really clean.
This one was 3.
Mm-hmm. And now, what do you get for your bottom row
Which
action?
one should I do?
2 oil. Upgrade.
This one looks.
If you think the unicorn is hard, that's gonna be harder.
Unicorn's not hard. Unicorn's easy. It'll look hard.
Okay.
Alright. I'm going to take my factory action again,
Is
and I'm going to build a flying windmill.
Daddy,
Please bump me down 1 heart.
do you have my skin color?
No, that's why I said wait to do your people, because I'm going to get better
Oh, I
paint.
could just use that.
Listen! If you wait to do your people, I'm buying better paint so I can do the people, and they'll be skin colors and cloak colors, and it won't be all sparkly and shiny.
I just not do like the skin color. Leave
Fine,
the
just
skin.
do it. Just do what you want to do. Do it. I'm gonna put this right there.
Your skin color, right?
I don't care what you do. Don't
And
ask me to buy you
then
more, though.
now I get to move 1 character twice. So I get to take one movement. 1 person in this board can move 2 times. So my guys can only move once, and my movement ability is to burrow. I can move across rivers from adjacent tunnels to territories. So I'm going to move into this tunnel, but then I'm going to move into this tunnel. Actually, wait, do we fight when we move into a location together? I think
What?
that stops my movement.
I don't know if it does, because you have more movement you could make. I think if you stop there and end your turn there, you fight.
I think it's when you enter a space. Moving into an opponent-controlled territory. If a character or mech moves into a territory controlled by an opponent's workers, nothing happens. Sorry, baby. Move here, then move here, and then it goes back to your home. I'm sorry, you can have it back. I don't want the space. Or you can fight me for it. I don't have any combat cards. But it's Ruru's turn. So yeah, I know we can't occupy the spaces, but I knew that there was a stipulation about movement. Yeah, and I knew you were going for that. I wanted to get it, but I remembered that if I enter a space with you, it ends my turn and we have to fight. Two further in front of you.
My left. This is his left. Okay. That's his left.
Oh, gotcha.
The board is upside down for us, so he does still get that.
Okay, you're right.
Just wrong token, that's all.
How do you supposed
I wasn't
to get
looking
in
into it. Magic.
Whistle while you wait for the geese to cross the road. Gain $2 and 1 popularity. Pay the girl for her pet geese, or you, as you call them, dinner. Pay 2 but gain 4 food. Or feed the geese to your animals and claim the farm as your own. Pay 2 popularity and build 1 structure. So, pay 2 for 1 pay, then popularity. Pay 2, bump them up 1 popularity.
Wood. I really need wood.
Well, you can either fight me for it.
No, I'm not fighting you. Go away.
Not paying for popularity, paying with. Oh! You wanted to pay to build a structure. Pay 2 popularity, so move him down to. He was there with me. Move him to 4.
He goes to 4.
And which building would you like to build and where? Use my wood and build the others. Oh, because you had to build. You're right. Sorry. We totally moved on.
I didn't see anything else pop up, so I thought he was done.
It took so long to get that going. he also gets 1 gold.
Oh, I get.
And
Yeah, I get.
so
2 gold.
one of them you have. So you have. I guess it really doesn't matter. They can only go on these 2 locations because you don't have. They have to go somewhere that you have a worker, and you only have those 2 workers.
Want to swap them?
And then they serve no purpose where they are, just that you own those lands. So now he completed the building objective.
Woo!
Your hair's black.
Oh, my turn is done.
Nice.
Black.
That's a cool paint. It's pretty sparkly. My turn now.
It's very watered down.
Come on, have a little bit of respect.
Leave my food where it is. I see you trying to steal my food.
I'm not stealing your food, but I'm not giving you that spot yet. I'm gonna do this.
Because you're gonna take my wood.
No, I don't want your wood. I have my own wood, and I don't need that much wood. Actually, I do kind of need the wood. I'm not gonna take it because I don't actually need it right now.
I forgot. I need it.
Oh, bitch tits. Give me that. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna do a trade. I'm gonna trade your wood
I hate you.
for an oil, and I'm gonna trade one of my food for another another oil.
Wipe some paint off.
And then I'm gonna pay 3 oil
There you go.
to upgrade. I need 3 money. Money, please. Okay, and then I'm gonna upgrade this.
No, it's not.
This money action.
You
down
2 of your
to
own wood right there.
There. Rugru, you are up, sir. I know, I used your wood to make oil. Produce, please. That will cost you 1 popularity, move him down to 3, and 1 power. Produce iron and oil, and I'm going to deploy my last mech. And you automatically get wood as well. Wood. 1 oil, and 2 iron. These irons have some weight to them. And then you're going to spend the iron to produce your last mech, the scout. Pick where you'd like this to go. And he completes the mech ability. He's making me a little nervous here, but I'm a little bit further along than he is on some of the other ones. Place him on wood. And he gets 2 money. That is it, I think. Am I forgetting anything? Money, please. Yes.
I was waiting to make sure nothing was gonna cross.
No, it's your turn.
I'm gonna pay 1 with 2 hearts. I'm gonna pay 4.
What are the other things we are trying to accomplish at the top of the board? The first one is all 6 upgrades. All the enlist actions.
I have this one done.
This is we can fight each other. You have to win a battle, and you can accomplish that twice. I think that's where you were thinking both of the objective cards. Because you can fight twice, and each victory gains you a source. Or get your popularity up to 18, or your power up to 16. Let me think here. I know what I was going to do. I'm going to move. I'm going to move into here, so I get this and a card. I finish my actions, so then I'm going to. I still get to move around a little. Move one guy here. And I'm okay with that movement. And now I get to pay one food to enlist. And that's my final enlist. I get 2 combat cards. That does accomplish this action. And this thing. Go fishing with the soldiers by posing as locals. Gain 2 food and 1 popularity. Or pay $4 to deploy a mech. Or pay 2 popularity to gain 2 food and 2 metal. Oh. I'm gonna pay 4 and deploy my last mech. I'm gonna place this guy here. And that accomplished that. Oh, heating up! Oh, I took Beth's thing out. This match will get red hot.
Why?
It's time to do.
I forgot to put the button back in because I unlinked it from you so you could have the go red. Go red! That's what it was. Alright, Rugru, you're up. You're trailing behind one thing.
You always gotta wipe off your brush.
We're going to take the trade.
2 wheat for oil, then
2
enlist
wheat.
my wheat.
2 wheat for 2 oil. And then enlist your wheat. Your wheat is enlisting. They are all recruits in the grain army. And you get popularity, 2 money, 2 power.
What? It feels like
Careful, don't lean up.
Power.
Oh, zip.
Baby, you're up.
Okay. Doing the same action. If I can. I'm paying 1 for 2 hearts.
think these.
No.
I'm going
These
to
in black.
Yeah.
pay my last 2 of these.
Ew.
You done fucked me.
Ow.
What?
Because I wanted to put him here and I can't.
Put him somewhere else and river walk over to him and take a bunch of guys with you. You could probably walk this guy around to it.
I have to go from a village to.
You have all your mechs out.
I know I do.
Oh, okay. Oh, is it a village to wood?
It is move across rivers to farms or
Oh,
villages.
so you can move all your guys like that and then get 3 guys right there.
Yeah.
Need more power. Damn it. I don't want to do this, but I have to produce. So I lose 1, and I pay 1. 1 banker. And then I get to produce all over the fucking place.
You're trying to learn how to
So this one's free. Then I can produce.
You just gotta use this small brush and then dab around them.
Into the baby's eyes.
So
Use the
that's
single
1,
brush, baby, and dab around the eyes. Well, brush a lot of it off.
2.
Colorful.
2 max on woods, up 1.
Last one. Yeah, look. We'll finish it.
That's it?
Just colorful.
Yep. Yes. Bears frolic together in the snow. Gee. Wait. The bears frolic together in the snow. Pay 2 gold and gain 1 popularity. Start a bear cavalry by enlisting the animals. Oh, that's cool. Pay 3 to enlist 1 recruit. Or have a bear meat sandwich for lunch. Pay 2 popularity to gain 4 food. nothing else he can do.
The stuff that isn't painting, like face.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Same with I did before because I can.
Stuff that isn't.
I'm gonna take the gold because I can't move. And I'm gonna pay 3 wheat that are here. I'm going to enlist my last guy. 2 more gold.
Stuff that isn't painting is her
And
skin.
You need to change up some of your money. Got all the ones. Like she's a stripper.
I am a stripper. And
Oh, no, I got my 3. I think I got my 3. Did I get my 3 from you? I got my 3.
yeah, I gave it to you. That bother you?
It did. Now you need to upgrade it to the 2 5s to a 10.
I don't want
Okay. My turn?
to. Yep.
I'm going to bolster 3. And I gain 1 popularity. And then I get 2 gold. And I'm going to build.
Okay, you know I gave it to you.
So, trying to do the eye.
Oh, here I had to pay 1 to do that action. And now I get to build a mine.
She wasn't the best, but
Oh, that war of mine.
Yep,
Build
you're
it
still
here.
learning. Put clean up all your brushes.
Actually, I want it here in case I fight. I can get back into the action. Yep.
Go clean up your brushes. Throw away your trash. Go clean up your brushes in the sink, though. Okay.
All right, Rugru, you're up. I'm 3 turns away from ending
I
it.
can try there. No, leave them there. Leave them on the paper.
Maybe 2.
Trade 2 wood for wheat, then enlist my wheat into grain army.
Trade 2 wood Two
It's
wheat.
charging.
and enlist your 4 wheat into the grain army. And do you want hearts or money?
hearts.
Popularity or money? I assume popularity.
Woo!
Oh, that's cool. Make sure you rinse that out really good though.
Yeah, because it's just.
And get it all out of the sink.
Sure, you don't have to use that cup. It's just-
I'm gonna pad the round a little bit here. Move me up 2. You? Alright, Ruger, you're up. Ruger, woo! You find me another Twitch streamer who's streaming board games that lets their Twitch streamers play board games with them.
Move 2 mechs on the line spot where you have your 1 guy. Okay.
I have
Aaron has these two
You
mine
can't. I don't think you can move into my mine.
You can move into any mine spot.
I don't think you can move into a player's mine. I think that's only meant for the player to connect their mine to the rest of the board.
On my books.
Mine tunnels act as tunnels that only you can use. You may move units to and from your mine as if it was a tunnel. Even if your opponent...
These two? Or this one? There's three that have...
The one above the factory, this one? I have two. I have a mech there.
He can move his characters there, but then you guys fight.
But we do fight. Like that?
Left or right.
Alright. So, I'm gonna go take my cards into the other room, and Beth's gonna help you with this. And you guys are gonna go through and pick your stuff.
I don't really know how the best way to do this is.
Just show him he gets to pick a single card, and then he can spend up to 6 of his credits to fight me.
Get out the room. Kick you out.
Up to 7, but he only has 6.
Hold on, I don't know if you can see it.
I can watch what he tells you to do.
Don't sit in there. Get out.
Well, I'm gonna go pee. I have to pee.
I don't
have to
know.
pee since we started.
Okay.
Here, in fact, I've already made my selection.
Okay, and then how many power do you want to use? You have a... Okay. That's his left.
Left or right?
Left.
He wants my left one? You got a number 2.
Oh no! Well, maybe you still got it. Are you ready?
Yes. Ready? Wait, I got a button.
It's time to duel!
Because I'm hiding it.
I'm hiding it too.
4 plus 7.
5 plus 5.
I win. Sorry.
Lame! Does that mean he loses all of his 5?
No, he doesn't lose anything. I lose 7 though.
That was lame.
His 2 mechs move back to his base. Defender wins.
You won. You were the defender. He was the initiator. Because he moved into your land.
Do I win? It was the tie, right? It was a tie? No. I had 4 and 7. I had 11.
And you had 5 and 5, which is
And you
10.
had 10. Damn, you had a 5?
Yeah.
Do I get a victory for that? Or do I have to be... Do you have to initiate the fight for the battle?
I thought you had 3. You had a 4 and 7. Don't want to fight. I understand. Just stay out of my territory.
Combat. Winner gains or maintains control. Winner also places 1 star on a victory.
Oh no, he's got 5 stars.
Loser must retreat mechs and workers from the combat territory. Pick up those units. If the loser reveals at least 1 power card token on their dial, though, they gain 1 combat card as they retreat. So you got a new combat card. It is whatever number that is. Yeah. You have another one. Battles in the lakes. Can only happen between Polania and Nordic. If the winner was the attacker, they lose 1 popularity for each worker they forced to combat. Also, if there was an encounter token, the winner has the character there, they now perform that encounter. So we did that right. We're good.
Okay.
We're up and up. We're all on the up and up.
Is it my turn now?
Never retreat. Never surrender. Yes. Can you place this over there with that stuff?
I'm going to reduce. Well, 1 heart, 1 power, 1 money.
I'm going to bolster 3. Gain 1 popularity. And that's my turn. Ruger, you're up. There's so much hate for it too, and I don't understand it. It's such a good game.
It could be because people don't understand it or they're playing it wrong.
Probably that. It's probably they don't understand it.
There's a lot to it.
Or that they're playing it both. It's probably both. Because there is a lot of little rules.
Wait.
Yes.
I pay 1 and bolster 3. I'm gonna pay 2 wood.
No, I mean, it's all
And I'm
really
gonna build.
simple stuff. It's just a lot of really simple stuff. You're gonna have to figure out how everything works. And then that's just to kind of understand how to play it. But then there's the strategy is so deep because every character board and every character faction are always different, and the combinations of character boards to character factions kind of changes your strategy on the game. Like, my guy cannot get a speed of 2. I can only ever move one space.
I could see it being difficult if you played it once or twice and then put it away for like a year.
Oh.
Then you basically forget how to play.
I'm paying 1 to bump me up 2 popularity. And that's it.
Dude, he's too busy being a fucking douche right now.
Yeah, like...
Way on up in there.
Deep. Is he being a douche right now?
So...
Did he start more shit?
No, he's not really starting more shit, but he's in the board game reviewer and media group because now Board Game Revolution is gonna start, you know,
reviewing games.
Which is fine, but his last question was, what do you do when you have to review a game but you end up hating it?
Is there a farm in the black? Oh, in the black. There is not.
Is this considered?
Yeah, your character, so this is where the balance comes in. Every faction has one faction that there's no way for them, at least one faction that there's no way for them to river walk into. And the black is your faction that you have no way of river walking into. And besides the invaders from afar factions, all of the factions are landlocked with different resources available to them. I saw a fair amount of hate in a thread that somebody asked about the game. And I didn't get it. I don't understand why people... people complain about... Like, oh, it's just moving your stuff around. Move mechs, so you're taking move mechs to the oil and character over to best mechs. And where's your character? So you're going here, you're attacking her.
Character. I'm gonna destroy you. Bring it, bitch.
Wiener, 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 wiener,
One wiener next to another wiener.
wiener, wiener,
Two wieners alongside yet another wiener. Wiener party, party song.
But you gonna die.
Wieners nice and soft, not erect wieners. Flopping wieners, flopping wieners.
What is
Wieners.
I forgot what that was. It's just a red button. Put the 2 mechs on the wheat. There you go. And now you have, I assume you want your highest card. wagered indoors. Baby,
What?
come on.
Oh.
I heart boobs.
I hurt my boobs.
Ready? Don't read what he did.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 4 and 7.
5 and 7.
Oh! Oh!
Let's do
That's
this. You
2
take
in a
your
row.
character and you go back to your home.
2 in a row, beat by 1.
So you just buy.
But you do get a new card. Ooh. Ooh. You know she don't got that no more.
Get that 5 out of here.
And did you put yourself down? Give yourself a winning victory point.
Ooh! Thanks.
This is the most points you've ever earned in this game.
4.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, thanks.
That's the most objectives you've ever accomplished.
My turn?
Yes,
because he battled
Well,
me.
he moved though.
Oh, yeah.
What's move? Do you have 3 wood to build? Oh, you already built everything. Alright, never mind. You only lose popularity if you win and you're the attacker.
So you don't lose anything.
Wiener, wiener, wiener. I need to change that to my end of the stream song. After we do the fuck this shit, I'm out.
You should.
My credits scene is what it's supposed to be, but it never rolls the credits. I figured out why it doesn't roll the credits too. What are you producing?
Yeah.
Oh wait, how much did you wager?
Yeah. I wagered 7. Oh.
Because you won, you lose what you wagered.
But I was the defender, not the attacker.
Wait, do we both lose what we wager?
I thought it was only the attacker.
I think it's the winner. It might be both. In which case, Ruger wouldn't have had 7 to wager. Combat. Simultaneously and secretly select.
Okay, well, you do that.
Select the power dial. This is the amount of power you will spend. You cannot choose a number higher than the amount of power that you have. Oh, yeah. Both players reveal value provided on the combat cards is additional. The player with the highest value. The tie goes to the attacker. Both players then pay the amount of power.
So he'd pay.
So you both pay 7, and then you just moved.
Yeah,
so
so
you
I
lose
have
1.
none. That's fine. Then I pay 1.
So we'll let that one slip because Ruger didn't pay whenever he fought me. Wiener,
Oh, no, there's 3 on that one.
wiener, 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 wiener. I can't wait for that show to come back.
It's your
6
turn.
mini movies. Not even mini movies. 6 movies.
Your turn.
6 seasons in a movie. I think I'm gonna end it, guys.
Do we both get a turn after this?
I don't think so.
That's not.
I think that's only in the other game. But I'm bolstering for 3. 1, 2, 3. Here's my gold for doing this. You can move me up 1 heart, and I'm gonna pay my 2 wood to build my, and I get my 2 money back. I get 2 money. Here, give me a 3.
And make sure you verify the rules so you don't get a turn.
I get 3. I get to build my last location. And I gotta build way out here. Wiener, wiener, wiener. Game end and scoring edge cases. The 6-star comes from taking a bottom row action, gaining the primary benefit. The recruit ongoing benefit before placing this star. The game immediately ends when a player places their 6th star token, even if they have other things they could do that turn or things that would happen after.
Okay, so game
It
ends.
was
Game's over. Aaron ruined it.
It was one of the special cards, so in the win gambit, we get an additional end of, so we don't end when somebody gets 6, there's an end of game card. But now we get to do some scoring.
I would have gotten 5 stars.
Sorry. I've been holding off until I got up there in that 3rd tier. I think we all know who won this shit, but let's score just for fun before we do our victory dances.
Oh, you're a cock.
Ho 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 ho! Ho 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 ho!
You are a hoe.
I'm a whole tier, 2 tiers above you guys on scoring. So, I need gold, I need money. We'll start with Ruguru. Ruguru has 3 stars placed. I thought there was another one. Yeah, but for the building, the max. Oh no, he was trying to fight, but he kept
losing.
Kept losing. You were so close to getting like all 3 of your last stars. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, dang it. I should have taken one more move action and moved into the factory.
Nope, too late.
Okay. Coins in hand, then we get, let me come over here and divvy out some cash. So for every star, I get 5 gold. So I have all 6, so that is 30, correct? 6 times 5 is 30. You guys get 3. Three, 6, 9. Damn girl, fine. Next is hexes that we occupy. Now this is where I get an extra point,
Oh god.
an extra gold,
You occupy like a whole.
but I only get one extra point for each of those. It doesn't count as 2 territories, I don't think. Where's the rules for that character?
And it only works on your computer.
At the end of the game, Tundra flag token on it so that it's 3 instead of 2. Oh. The territory can only have 1 faction token on it, flag or trap. After being confined to their homeland, I don't care about the story. This exemplified by the faction's 4 tokens, each of which counts as an additional territory for end of game scoring. Oh. So it does count as a whole territory, not just an extra point. So I own 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 territories. So what is that, 12 times 4? Somebody do that math! 12 times 4 is 48. calculating. Alright, baby, you got... Here, you can hand out money. I'm tired of walking around. Oh, can I have the rule book though? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5
Times 2.
times 2, so you get 10. Ruguru has 1, 2, 3, 4 because his guy's in the crapper.
So
Ruguru gets 8. What's next? For every 2 resources, we get. So you're gonna get a bunch off of this.
yes, because I'm still have a shit.
So I only have 2
Go
resources.
orange, yellow. Boom, 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 boom,
Boom, boom, boom, boom, boom, boom.
So you get 1.
I get 1. No, I get 3.
No, you get 3. I'm taking yours off the thing so we know that we got them. So now Ruguru gets.
Can I trade this in for another 20?
Ruguru has 4 resources.
So he gets 2.
Gets 2. Hang Ruguru here. 2. 2. I have a boatload.
2, 3, 5.
I have 12 resources. I have 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's that 5?
Here, will you trade this for 20? Something about metal money makes board games so much better.
I have 10.
And then
Here's 20. 2 10s. I have 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
your last 2 turns, your last couple turns where you were just going balls on attacking, really kind of hurt you because you basically lost 2 whole turns that round. And then we get the structure tile bonus. So, let's see what this tile bonus actually means. Make sure we're getting it right. So, the number of lakes adjacent to your structures.
Ooh.
So I have 1, 2, 3. 3? 1, 2, 3?
Yeah.
Only count each lake once. Damn. So I got 3, so that's 4 more points. Can I have a 3 and a 1, please? Ruguru has 2, so he gets 4 points. Another 3 instead of that. I like to change myself down. And you have 1? Oh. Do you have a... You don't
I
have...
have 1 right here.
Oh yeah, so you have 2. So you also get 4. No, because it's not adjacent to a lake.
Oh.
It's the number of lakes
You're
adjacent
right.
to your
So I
buildings.
get 2.
Yes. No, you get 4. We all had between 2 and 3.
That's it.
Alright, so the big reveal. Ruguru finishes with 26 points. Baby.
I have 46.
And Bats finishes with 46 points.
I
And then I finish with a whopping
Stole my
Go
wood.
red.
She's probably gonna lose.
97 points.
Where's Jamie Stagmeyer to tell you you're playing wrong? I need him to tell you you're playing wrong. It would make me feel
So that means
Go green.
love this game so much.
Winning song remix.
I need to find a winning song remix. You're right, I need to remix that song. It's a very fun game. It's just such a well-balanced game. Like every character has a perk, but at the same time, the same token, it's got a negative to it. Did my helper page help out during this game?
You gotta take down the Gloomhaven page.
I did.
Did you?
That's when I swapped over to the helper page.
It was still up the other day when I went over there.
I know, because I put this up yesterday at work. I put the helper page up and brought the Gloomhaven page down. I would have been lost without it. Yeah, I think when we do, we'll do Rising Sun again. We might even be able to do, well, no, we couldn't do.
What?
Rising Sun would be a good one because Rising Sun doesn't have any cards to it.
Yeah, there are no cards for Rising.
The Rising Sun was all about moving stuff around. So maybe we'll do that again, and I'll set up the player board so you can see everything that's going on. I'll do a little helper page like that. Hold on, here, just give me a second. Let's just organize everything into piles of stuff. And then I'll say where things go, because I don't remember off the top of my head. Get the board clear. Go red. And every time we play this, I always forget one of these on the board somewhere.
That is true.
So all the cards went in one.
Wait, did we do?
Yes, that was the last thing we did. The stuff adjacent to.
Okay.
All right, let's. Oh, I didn't like doing it that way. All right, box behind you.
You got
Oh
this.
shit, it's heavy. Hold this. Hold, please. Cards, cards, cards. Cards. I'm the only one that went to the...
Oh, wait.
That,
Did you do these?
I did mine.
No matter, I didn't get it.
You forgot you even had yours.
I didn't get it anyway. I didn't have 13. 13 people didn't love me. Popularity.
This had all the cards in it. There were 4 bags that were just full of resources, but they were all about the same size. 4 bags like that. You have a this. That. 4 resources.
I thought we left them in the box. I guess we didn't.
Not the new ones. Oh. Hold up. This bag's too big. It was this bag.
Cards did make it tough by going to the factory one because it's a ton of cards to read through.
Oh yeah. They're all pretty simple though. They all have the same bottom action. They just have different top actions.
And they all have the same bottoms, just different tops. Are you serious? I'm done with
Do you have any more cards over there?
Nope.
These go in the Invaders Bavar. All of those were in one bag for this. Maybe it was this one. This one, because it's really beat up. Damn cards. So start researching the Rising Sun characters. So we'll do Rising Sun in a couple weeks on Saturday night, and you guys can play as Rising Sun and Rising Sun. And if we can get Prosden to actually commit to being on time and hanging out the whole time, maybe we can have two you guys playing online. If we did Tabletop Simulator, would we be able to control the big board and then somebody actually doing the tabletop stuff? Where is... Never mind, I found it. You're already in here. Already ready already. So we would basically just use Tabletop Simulator to mimic whatever we're doing on the board, so that way you guys can see everything that's going on. One for you. All of the characters go in that big bag. You still mad at me?
Yes.
Why?
Cut.
A little sack gets these cubus, and then I need a really tiny sack. This will put those in there, and this will go in the other game. Something like Kingdom Death Builder may work better with a few scorecards and the rest of that. Pretty color. What is King? I've never played Kingdom Death Builder.
He's a kingdom builder.
Oh, Kingdom Build. Yeah, I don't have that. That's one of the few games we don't actually have. We saw it at Metro Market on sale, like 40% off section once.
Yeah, but like I pointed out, you have to watch them.
Oh yeah, we almost got burned today. We got the Chocobo game. It was in there 40% off scratch and dent sale. But Beth pulled it up online. They're marking it as $35.
No, they had it marked as 30 and it's only 20. But then they were gonna do 40% off, which would have still made it more expensive than the initial price.
Yeah.
They also don't match their sale price on their website. They only match their MSRP on the website.
That one I get.
I was fine with it. I still got it for like $7.
Can I have the Invaders from Afar? And the rules, and bring me over on the Wind Gambit. Just bring me over both of those boxes of stuff. Ah.
Maybe car keys.
Why?
Then we go to your car.
What's in my car? Our stuff?
Car key.
My car keys. Oh, here they are. No.
They're always in your pocket. I
Found
don't
them.
hear them.
Ooh. This character looks cool. They place traps. Is it like... Kingdom Builder is not like... It is not like Mad King Ludwig. It's more kind of like Catan Ultralight. And maybe not even that. You basically are just building... you taking a turn to build a set like territory control. And the cards basically just tell you what you should do or can do next. I've only ever played the digital version, and it's been a while since I played it, so I don't know the rules very well. Putting all this stuff into this stuff. Oh yes, and we got El Dorado. Oh, because these all are facing the wrong direction. We can play that if you want.
No.
Sun though isn't a bad option again. If I set up that board, you guys will actually know what's what and have the rules.
We did. We streamed it once already. I think we've actually streamed it twice, haven't we?
No, we did it once. We made a video of it, but we never uploaded it. I don't think we ever finished the video. We just filmed it. We filmed the unboxing of it.
Oh, we did. You should work on that and then upload it to our YouTube page. So let's do.
Invaders from
Let's see if
afar.
I'm not doing a lot of work. Thanks.
I can't give you all the credit for that one. You did get us the interview, but it is because it's a Steve Jackson interview and they tweeted us out.
Can you get the rule book? It's on the chair.
The rule book. Because it has 270 and the rest of them have like 12 and 13.
And no, 30.
So next time we play Scythe, we're gonna try to integrate this in. We get these really sweet airships that you can use to move your supplies around, and they come with these really awesome clear bases. So as you're moving them around, they actually sit up above everything, and they're legitimately airships. One for Uri color.
Oh, yeah, that sucks. Especially when they won't go to sleep, but you really want them to. I'm awful. I started putting Aubrey into bed and like letting her she'd kind of just cry it out while I was just sitting in the room with her, and then eventually I moved her to her own room. Now we do the good night, give everyone hugs and kisses, lay down, go to sleep. Today she didn't want to take a nap, I just let her cry it out till she took a nap.
I'm disappointed that he didn't make everything connect up.
I don't think they're supposed to be.
I know, but they're all part of the same storyline.
Well, it's true.
I love the art for Scythe. You know what I found out today too? The story is not a Jamie Stagmeyer story. It's somebody else's story that he kind of made the game and the mechanics around it.
I just felt like putting El Dorado out there because it's very pretty. You know what I found out? The guy we bought this from actually buys multiples. Like he does a larger buy-in and then just sells the extras. But I can't complain because I didn't pay more than retail for it. And I didn't have to wait till 2019.
This is one of the nicest boxes I've seen yet.
Yeah.
Crash? It's got a sweet magnet front. You pop it open, look, there's art on the top. Everything comes pre-punched.
Which makes me kind of sad because I want to punch
Go
them.
green. You would have to be
There's a red. It's like a burgundy red.
this. This is
Yeah.
orange.
Close enough.
Go green.
It comes with these really cool little.
But that's not how you pick who you play with for this game, though.
No, that isn't how you pick who you play with.
So
Which we would have to pick. By our rules, we would have to pick either the green or the reds.
right.
You could either be Hector the Corporal or Nicholas the Fortuitous, and I'll be Tazak the Gatherer.
Yeah, he really didn't though, Riguru. So this game, if I wanted to back it on Kickstarter right now, I'd have to wait until 2019 and it would still be $60. I paid $60 for it. So I'm sure he still got a discount, but he still only charged me Kickstarter price for it.
It's true.
If he would have been charging like $80 for it, I'd have just been like, nah, never mind, I'll just wait.
Maybe we'll play this on Tuesday. What do you guys want to see on Tuesday? Tomorrow we're gonna do Gloomhaven tomorrow night.
Are we streaming though? Because we don't usually stream on Sundays, so that way we can go to bed on.
It's up to you. If we play, we're gonna start at like 6:30, 7 o'clock. By myself. I could play another round of Scythe by myself. I'm just opening it because I making sure it's all there.
Because it wasn't sealed.
As the
I
prototype.
wonder if this guy will be at Gen Con.
I bet this guy did what I did with Love Letter, and it basically made a scenario based off of using Catan, and then his scenario was so much fun he decided to make the island of El Dorado. Oh my god, it looks so, instead of having the 5 different resources, there's only 3, but even the tiles all look similar.
Show him the gold one. So pretty.
That is I don't want to take everything out and put all the character pieces in the baggies. So it comes with character sacks.
Oh, sure, we didn't do that
Nicholas and Hector.
because we were using Pip's copy.
I don't think you guys really understood from my picture. But the second game, so the first game we played, we just said, all right, we're not going to do anything crazy. I'm going to go with what exactly was in my head. And it was all right. It took too long to get started. So the second rule we decided, well, what we're going to do is you're going to roll the dice, and whatever number you hit, you get to draw the top card on the deck and place it on that number. And so you basically start with one random card on a random number. I happened to get an 8, and it happened to be a 4th tier card, so I was rolling it right off of the bat. And it was just, Beth couldn't catch up.
He was cheating.
I didn't cheat.
His own game.
I didn't cheat, that was how it played out with that rule in effect. I thought it was a lot of fun.
I didn't think it was a lot of fun because I was getting whomped and had no chance of coming back.
It was pretty funny.
Not sorry.
But like I said, it needs some work. It needs a little bit of massaging, some rule tweaking to prevent the situations like Beth had. Just the ability to put, right now it's all luck based, there's very little strategy. And I need to now start working on some of the cards that can help integrate a little bit of strategy to make it so if Beth's ever in a situation like that, she has a chance to get out of it.
Oh, these are
Right.
No, you forgot.
This brown is a much prettier version of it than this brown. This brown looks kind of like bright reddish brown.
The orange is the same way though. So.
And these look like turds. You look like a turd.
You look like a turd.
The cave pieces are supposed to go here.
Oh.
Did you find the cave pieces?
I think that's like.
Yes. Well, no.
Yeah, these are the cave pieces.
Yes. Yeah, so at first when you rolled some numbers, nothing would happen. And I think I want to change up that a little bit, so that way there's something, like if you don't get anything, you kind of get like a consolation prize to keep the game moving along. Otherwise, it just takes too long in the beginning to get going. But I'll think about it some more. But the base mechanic was enjoyable of rolling, building and rolling and seeing what happens. And the two games we played were drastically different from each other.
What's going on here? And then one face down. The dice there.
Well, you could do it that way, or you could put the dice over the top of them. And put one there. I bet Abby and Pip haven't even played this yet.
Probably
Save
not.
these.
I have been. They're all right here. They really haven't. They don't play a lot of the games they buy. They had a lot of games on their shelf that were unopened.
It's amazing. This is one of the first games I've seen that has this nice magnety case like that.
Except the box is a really nice material, but it gets like damaged really easily.
Guess what, guys? Oh,
No-
there's sheep.
no
No sheep.
sheeps.
Fuck your sheep. It's just wood, though they don't call it. They call it wood. What's the red stuff? Food.
Yeah, food.
And what's the
magnets and sheep.
food, gold, wood, and water. Then there's shrines. Then there's there's two garden tiles that produce that can produce any of them. It's a wild.
Mm-hmm.
3 shrines, a cave shrine, a cave exit, a cave entrance, and then in the cave you could accidentally fight a tiger, thieves, or the giant.
I got the tiger last time.
Magnets and sheep, that's bullshit.
It smells
There's
so
no
good.
sheep, but there are magnets. Amigo, stop the music. Tell them about PAX Unplugged.
Oh, we're planning on attending PAX Unplugged, hopefully. I'm supposed to submit all of our stuff tomorrow morning. If we don't get the press pass for PAX Unplugged, we're just spending a few days in Philadelphia.
Well, if we don't get a press pass and they sell out.
Yeah, if we don't get a press pass and we can't buy tickets because they sell out, then we'll just be hanging out in Philadelphia with my parents. And the girls.
Celebrating Thanksgiving.
Yeah, sounds fun.
I've never been to Philadelphia.
Well, we drove through it, but we didn't really get to do anything. So.
All I know is I want to go to West Philadelphia.
Where I was born.
Yeah. And we'll whistle for a cab. And we'll only get in him if he doesn't have dice in the mirror, because we know that if there's dice in the mirror, that you have to stay clear. Nah, forget it. Yo home to Bel Air. Waiting for it. No dad joke on that one? Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Damn it.
But seriously though, I've never been to Philadelphia. I really want to go see the Liberty Bell and the first Capitol.
Did we decide on the dates?
I thought we decided that we'd want to do the Thursday, Friday leading up to and leave on Monday.
Do you have your phone so that way I can look at it? I did November 27th to December 2nd.
So we'd leave and the last day of PAX Unplugged, the Sunday.
Yeah.
So we just go. We're only interested in Friday, Saturday, right?
Basically.
But we want to at least
It's like Comic-Con, you never want to go on Sunday.
I mean, we could try to get to, if we're going to split the hotel 50-50
I don't know that we're going to split it 50-50. Because technically it's our trip anyways. So that's the thing.
I still think it would be fair, especially since I lived in our house rent free for 6 months.
Okay. Time to.
Why?
Because I don't want to discuss it with you right now. Anyways.
What was I doing?
Pulling up a calendar.
For what? So it's December 1st, November 30th, 1st, and 2nd of December, right?
Yes, but I said.
We could do.
November 27th is.
So we check in on Thursday. That would give us 3 days to do Philadelphia stuff, and then your parents have the girls for 2 days.
Yeah.
So we check in that night.
As soon as we get there.
So 5 nights in the hotel.
Yeah.
$80.
It's gonna be pricey.
8 times 5 is $400. You have $400 on your credit card?
I don't know. Probably not, because I have $300 on there now. Yeah, we don't really have that magic babysitter.
No, we're
generally.
trying. Yeah, so we found a Airbnb that's only $80 a night, but it's a whole townhouse. It has 2 rooms and a bed with a pull-out bed. And we basically just said, well, her parents live in upstate New York, so let's do like Thanksgiving with them in Philadelphia, and they can babysit for us on the 2 days that we're going to PAX Unplugged.
2 guests. Now we've got to 4 adults and 2 children.
Does that change the price?
I don't know if that one is still available anymore.
I told you to do it this morning when you found it and we came up with this crazy idea.
Here's an entire house. 3-bedroom house with kitchen in Serene suburb. $82 a night.
Perfect. That's what we need. No, not too bad for $80.
But I don't know if it's in the ghetto.
That's a good point.
I mean, I guess I could just look at reviews.
And we got time. We don't have to snatch it up right now.
Yeah, that's also my thing. Like,
we're trying to book this shit out like months out in advance.
that one might have disappeared. Oh, it says Delaware.
That's not Philadelphia. Philadelphia wear. Philadelphia wear.
This one's Philadelphia. 7 guests. I think it's because we bumped it up. I bet it disappeared because it could only have so many people in it.
I'm sure we could sneak one of them in.
And because then that gives us a bad review on Airbnb.
Give you a bad review on Airbnb. I'm gonna Yelp you right now
I
on
hope you
Yelp.
do. I hate you.
Alright, well, Beth's getting tired. She's getting grumpy.
I dislike you right now.
She's yelling at me about, look how white I look. Have I looked this white all night?
You are that white.
No, not that white. Look, there's a big, giant color difference.
Maybe your white balance is off again. Oh no, it's just that, because if you look up there, you're not as white. Look up.
I know, it's just how it gets streamed.
It's just Twitch.
Maybe... Oh, hold on.
What'd you do?
Well, I think I have a filter on that's brightening up those colors.
Oh, well, that sucks. Sucks for you. Made you super white. Origins 2023? Oh. So, I'm surprised we get to go to Gen Con, to be honest. I'm still waiting for somebody to cancel. Be like, oh, no, we can't. Sorry, can't.
I don't want to talk about this right now.
I'm not.
This is not the place to talk about.
Yeah, don't use that against me. I do what I want to. You don't. It ends up being more expensive than you think. So this house is $88 per night times 5 nights is $439. Then they charge us a $30 cleaning fee. Then they charge us a $67 service fee, and then a $72 occupancy fee, which brings our total to $608. Ew. Yeah, it's a lot of bullshit fees. Like, I get the cleaning fee. Fine, whatever. But the service fee and the occupancy tax and fee? How are you gonna charge me to What are you doing? How are you gonna charge me for occupying your place when I'm already paying you $439 for a place to stay?
Please keep your hand.
Really? Slenderman tentacles? I didn't know the Slenderman had tentacles. You're a tendril-like finger. Maybe. My hands freeze. My hand. Oh, there it goes. Hands unfrozen. Are you coming back? For now. Hurry. I was looking at places on, Just let me be super white, it's fine.
What?
Just let me be super white, it's fine.
It's fine. It's not our hands that we're trying to show off to people.
I mean, I really want people to see my hand, but maybe they think I'm a hand model.
You aren't going to get it to not be white. No, I'm not.
And look at my sweet thumb bleed thing.
I bought
It's all brown.
a clip for my phone that will attach my microphone that used to be on top of my camera, my Rode mic, and then I got a real sweet lens that'll clip over the camera lens on my phone. The camera lens on my phone that'll give us a wide angle view. So when we're walking around Gen Con and I'm interviewing people, it'll look amazing.
You know you're not gonna find people in our short brief meetings that are gonna want to be interviewed. You have to set up appointments for the interviews at Gen Con.
I'm just gonna walk around like Derek Funkhauser does.
Okay,
And just talk to people. Like, hey, what is this game? Oh, that's amazing. Say hi to people on Twitch. Hi, people on Twitch.
You're not gonna have a signal because we didn't have a signal last year. That's when I walked around while you were playing that game for like 3.5 hours. No signal.
So I've wondered the same thing about them, but a girl that I work with, she has like 15 of them and swears that they're the most amazing things ever made. And then I was watching a couple YouTube videos on them. She never showed me any like comparisons to prove that they're the most amazing things ever made. But I was watching some YouTube videos on the comparisons, and they do seem to make a big difference. And it's not so much like the normal picture quality. It's if you ever want to zoom in on anything. You think your phone's digital zoom is absolute crap. So these will compensate for the digital zoom. And it'll give me a more wider angle. And that's really what I bought it for, is it doesn't actually zoom in. I got one that has the smallest amount of actual zoom in capabilities, but it's a wider angle view. So I'll be able to get more of what's going on in front of me and around me. And can use it for the bedroom. Hey-o! But we'll see. I'll do some comparisons for you guys and show you.
Not in the bedroom.
Not in the bedroom.
Be very clear there.
Not in the bedroom.
Very clear. Do some comparison shots for you guys. Of yourself. You're such a nerd. Yeah, Philadelphia actually might be more expensive than I thought it was. I might run away and say no.
Insert joke about macro lens here. Ah.
$500 a night? Who do these people think they are?
It does come with a macro lens too. It's technically all the lenses are 2 lenses. You can clip one on and then it's like the zoom, and you can unclip it and it's a macro. I'll demo both.
On your penis.
On my penis. One, it'll make it look really tiny, and one, it'll make it look really big.
Oh, there's only 6 homes in Philadelphia in our price. It's a family farmhouse on 13 acres of land.
How much?
$100 a night.
I mean, as long as your parents go and half these on it, it's not all that bad. We just might not be able to do 5 days. But we can still probably swing 5 days. $500, it's only $250 for 5 days in Philadelphia. If we go in halves.
After all their fees, it ended up being like $600.
It's only $300 for 5 days in Philadelphia.
I know.
You take me go anywhere for 5. We paid $150 to go to Branson 2 years ago.
Me too.
For 1 night. Yeah.
I'm getting sleepy. Means I'm getting grumpy.
Hey, you can play the Dickhead song anytime you want by doing ! Dickhead. No, #Dickhead.
Yeah, you can.
Thanks, Rugro. It was fun. And we don't forget, we're doing Time Stories on Wednesday, and I think we're going to play El Dorado on Tuesday. And then we are going to play some Gloomhaven tomorrow night. But if we play tomorrow night, keep an eye on us because we'll tweet it out and post on Facebook. But we'll be playing earlier so we can get to bed a little earlier on Sundays. So probably around sometime between 6 and 8 we'll go live. But I'd probably lean closer to like the 6:30, 7 o'clock time frame, because then we can get in a game and get done and offline before 10. Plenty of time to shower up and yell at kids and brush my teeth with my new Burst toothbrush. Oops, wrong button. Alright, guys. Get that coffee grinds out of your teeth. Exactly. He knows what's up.
Or put them in there.
Fuck this shit,
I'm gonna
out.
fill my teeth with
Fuck
coffee
this shit,
grinds
I'm out.
and then brush them out with the
Don't
burst. I'll
mind
do one
me,
side with my
I'ma
old
just
toothbrush
grab
and the other
my
side without and
stuff
see which one looks
Excuse
better.
me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Gritty.
Fuck this shit, I'm
Alright,
out.
see you guys tomorrow night.
I
Bye.
don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Oh,